Why is eating fast food so bad for you? Well, for starters, one meal at a fast food restaurant can equal the same amount of calories that your body needs for an entire day. Not only is eating fast food high in calories, it's high in sodium, it's high in sugar, and it's extremely high in fat. The most obvious reason why you shouldn't eat fast food is because of the obesity factor. On top of gaining weight, you can also develop diabetes, and an uncommon factor, but something that people don't think about, is the high amounts of sugars in the food. Eating fast food is one of the most extremely worst things that you can do to your body. It's obvious that over the years, America has become more and more obese. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, 1/3 of the adult population in America is either obese or overweight. The biggest reason why fast food is so popular is that you can just get it and then go. And it's super easy. So why wouldn't you want to eat it? I'll tell you why you don't want to eat it. Because one meal at a fast food restaurant equals about 2,000 calories. And that is more than what your body should intake on a daily basis. Normal fast food doesn't have just high calories, it's got high fat. Most meals at a fast food restaurant contain about 75 grams of fat. And Stephanie Steviet said that a Big Mac from McDonald's contains 563 calories and 33 grams of fat. And that is a lot. That's way more than what one person should have in one meal. Along with the dangers of weight gain, developing diabetes is a huge risk whenever you eat too much fast food. Having diabetes is very common here in America. A study published by Lancet back in 2004 showed that young people who ate fast food at least twice a week had an increase in insulin resistance. And they followed this study over 15 years. And after those 15 years, it showed that the students who ate the fast food twice a week had a higher possibility of developing type 2 diabetes, and they were 10 pounds heavier than their peers. Eating all this unhealthy and greasy food is not the only way that you can develop diabetes. Drinking and eating food with high amounts of sugar is also a surefire way to develop diabetes. Most people don't know that there's a lot of sugar in food. They just assume that there's a lot of sugar in drinks. Well, Stephanie from Freelance Food and Lifestyle Maven said that generally there's about 10 grams of sugar in an average hamburger, and that's the same amount as a couple of cookies. Fast food breakfast items are even worse than sugar. And don't even begin to think that those healthy items off the menu are good for you, because they're not. Those little parfaits that everybody gets that's got the strawberries and the blueberries and all these fruits, yeah, it's not healthy for you. They have about 19 grams of sugar in them, and that's about the same as sugar that is in a soda. And if you still don't believe me that eating fast food is bad for you, I encourage you to watch a movie or a documentary that came out in 2004 called Super Size Me. Now, I'm sure all of you know what it is, but Super Size Me is a documentary about a guy named Morgan Spurlock. He decided to do a study and see if one person could live off of just fast food for a month. He ate it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, beforehand, he got his body checked out to see how healthy he was, and he was healthy as a horse. He had a great physical condition and everything. 3 weeks into this program, or into this study, the doctors were begging him to stop because his body was just starting to deteriorate. It was just, his body couldn't handle. No person's body can handle so much fast food. And if he would have kept on going, then they probably couldn't have been able to fix anything that happened to him. And as you all can see, that eating fast food is awful for you. You don't want to be obese the rest of your life. You don't want to have diabetes for the rest of your life. And, you know, obesity is at its all-time high here in America. And only you can change it for yourself. No one wants to have diabetes all their life, and they want to see their kids grow up. And every single time that you eat fast food, you're just knocking that much more off your life, and that much more off your life. So I challenge you, and I challenge your friends, start kicking fast food out of your life for good.